Hello, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August love reading. So welcome, welcome. If you are returning back to my channel, I am so glad to have you here. So today we will be doing a general reading for the collective energy of Aquarius. So it looks like we got a lot coming in right away here for you. So we'll be diving in again to the collective energy of Aquarius. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And Aquarius, if you're interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. So in the past energy showing up here, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And it looks like coming up here in August, we have chemistry and we have new love. So for those of you that are either single, separated, or in a relationship, we're going to read all of the energies. So please take what resonates again and leave the rest behind. Okay, they don't want any more from this deck here. So we're going to dive right in here to your reading. Aquarius. In the recent past, it looks like you were trying to call in or attract love into your energy sphere here. Positive thinking. I feel like you were feeling good about yourself. I'm almost getting like an emperor or an empress energy. Feeling worthy, knowing your worth and what you have to offer another human being and not settling for anything less than the best here. Coming up here in August, okay, I keep getting a name here and I have to get it. I'm getting the name Jenica, because I was asking, is it Jennifer? But it's not. I feel like it's Jenica. All right. Oh, we do have chemistry, and it's not going to resonate with every single one of you. Please take what does. But we have a new relationship coming up here. There's going to be some sort of a spark of an interest. There's a strong magnetic attraction that is going to offer love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for those of you that are separated or maybe looking for love here, I feel like there's somebody new coming in. So let's dive into it here with the Celtic Cross and take a look at the heart of the matter. What's the heart of the matter for my beautiful Aquarians for the month of August? All right. So we have two of them showing up here. We have positive movement forward. And then we also have movement, choices, and decisions. Wow, okay. So a lot going on here in your energy. We have the 2 and the 8 of Pentacles. So starting off with the 2 of Pentacles, you're trying to juggle everything going on in your life at this time here, Aquarius. You're trying to juggle your work, your finances, maybe children if you have them, your career, maybe your love life. You're trying to juggle up even the fun. You're juggling up play and work, responsibilities, and what you need to prioritize here is what I'm getting. But I feel like you're staying open enough where you're able to reconnect or connect with somebody here. We have the 8 of Pentacles showing up, and the 8 of Pentacles is all about you working on yourself at this time, but working on building this new relationship that you're calling into your energy. So let's clarify these cards here. Spirit, can you please tell me about the 2 of Pentacles? What is it that my beautiful Aquarians are juggling at this time? You're juggling something that you've been putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into that you've had to be a little bit patient about, with the Temperance showing up here. Temperance, again, is these two, are all about blending the energies of something, trying to make a decision, but bringing balance into maybe a situation that was once imbalanced here. Right behind that, we have the 10 of Cups showing up in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like that's what you're bringing balance back into, because this shows up in the upright position with these 2 cards right after it. So what I'm seeing here is, for many of you, the 10 of Cups shows up and says, yeah, there were unrealistic goals. I was discontent in a relationship, but I'm ready to move forward from that energy, and I'm ready to call in new love. So whatever happened in the past, you're leaving in the past, because I feel like there was something you tried to build, something you tried to grow with the 7 of Pentacles. So it's interesting, we have a lot of Pentacles, but there's something that you've been wanting to manifest and work into your life for a while now. And I feel like finally, after weighing up a lot and leaving some stuff in the past, now you're moving forward with this. All right, let's take a look and see what your challenge for the month of August is. Aquarius, what is your challenge for the month of August? The challenge here is the Tower. Okay, so the Tower shows up in reverse, but the Tower is a good thing in this situation. Even though it's a challenge, this is offering you freedom. This is something sudden that comes in that may have been a little bit of a shock, may have been a little bit of a disruption or some sort of change. So there's something coming in this month, and it may be that you don't expect the chemistry between you and another person, especially, I'm only going to say this for a few of you, it's only going to resonate for a few, especially if you're already in a relationship. Okay, so some of you may be catching the feels for somebody that either you, for one, didn't think you'd ever catch the feels for, or there may be something going on where there's an end of a relationship because you're getting into another, okay? So there's some sort of Tower moment that is going to offer you freedom, but let's take a look and see what this is. Spirit, can you please clarify the challenge of this Tower moment? What is coming? Whoa! Did you guys just see that shoot out? Same card here, same card. So this is something that you needed to compromise, something that you've waited a while for. So make sure you're opening yourself up. You're blending the energies here. You're being patient in the spite of something that may come in quick. The challenge here is to be patient with whatever this is coming in. Give it a chance. Give it a chance is what I'm sensing. Spirit, can we please get one more card for this Tower moment? I'm feeling a lot of nervous energy as well regarding a situation. Almost like somebody took a mouthful of pop rocks, and I don't know where the pop rocks are coming from, but where they don't stop popping. And usually after a certain amount of time, they start to kind of calm down a little bit. But I'm getting that pop rocks are going crazy in your mouth, but they're not calming down. So that's kind of the energy. And it's very interesting that Spirit showed me pop rocks. So maybe that resonates with you, Aquarius. Take it as it does. All right. Okay, yep. So what this Tower moment is ultimately making you do here is if you felt like you were between a rock and a hard place, there was some sort of difficult decision that needed to be made, or if you were at a crossroads regarding your relationship, what this Tower is doing is pushing you to make some sort of decision that maybe you were holding off on. So the Tower comes in as a challenge, and the only reason that it comes in as a challenge is because as humans, we all fear change a little bit, and this is some sort of a change that maybe you weren't expecting. I feel like you were expecting it, but you weren't expecting it to happen as fast as it did. But again, there's some sort of new love coming in here. So what's below you? Sacrifice. Yep, sacrifice. This is all about you surrendering. Again, it's about the waiting game here. You sacrificed maybe a piece of your life. Maybe you put a lot of energy into your work, your career, your kids, your family, or maybe you had to release something in the past or let something go. But there was a piece of yourself that needed to be sacrificed in order for you to move forward. You needed to see something from a new perspective. And I feel like you weren't hanging around any longer. So let's clarify the Hanged Man as far as your foundation. Yep, that's what it was. I feel like there was something toxic here that you needed to sacrifice a piece of something good because something that maybe you felt a connection with. This could be somebody in your energy who was very toxic, and as much love as there was there, you needed to release or let go of something. And it was hard for you to do because there was love, there was connection. Maybe you had family, maybe you live with this person, maybe you were married or had children, but I feel like there was something in your foundation that really brought you up and made you who you are today. But I feel like you had to sacrifice or surrender a lot to this energy, whatever this toxicity is, whatever this temptation, whether it's an addiction, an obsession, lies, manipulation, codependency, whatever sort of energy this was, because I feel, again, a very strong bond, strong tie. You had to give up something to get something better is what I'm hearing here. Let's take a look at the recent past. What is going on, Aquarius, in your recent past? All right. Wow. Okay. We have obstacles and challenges followed by the triumphant card. Okay. And the triumphant card it did flip over a little bit in reverse here. So what I am getting here, we'll talk about obstacles and challenges. Five of Wands energy. This is competition. This is rivalry, obstacles between you and another person because somebody wasn't willing to either jump on your side or vice versa. Or every time you tried to mend this gap between the two of you, it's like you're standing on eggshells or standing on not a firm foundation here with somebody else. And I feel like for both of you, nobody wanted to take that leap of faith to try to fix this rocky foundation, and somebody ended up falling. Somebody fell, and this could be falling in love, falling hard, but I feel like somebody fell and really landed on their you know what. And in the situation, you wanted there to be success. You wanted there to be movement forward with the Chariot. This is, you could have also been dealing with a Cancer, but this is all about movement, but somebody was a little bit reckless. Maybe there was a lack of direction here, and that's where all the obstacles and challenges came from because that toxic energy shows up as well. Okay, they're telling me, actually, do you want another one then? Okay. So they're telling me that this is for the potential. So, you know, as you can see here on the table, I do a card for each category, but this one fell out with this. So I was assuming that this was with this energy, but I'm hearing that this is your potential energy. So the potential energy here, I'm going to put up here and we will clarify with these cards, but the potential is for triumphant success. This is you being confident and moving forward and taking action. So the potential here is to take action after this tower moment, because that's the challenge, and it's to move forward. So let's clarify what it is that you're taking action towards. What are you taking action towards? Oh, that's what I thought. All right, Spirit, thank you. You're taking action towards some sort of proposal, love proposal, some sort of commitment here, because somebody's going to offer up their heart to you. That's what I'm getting. Even if there's been obstacles and challenges in the past with somebody willing to come to your side, or for you both to meet or mend whatever issues you have, whether this is a past person, but we do have new love coming in here. So I feel like this is a new beginning, a new energy, a new love offer here. So stay optimistic. There is chemistry between you and another, but I feel like somebody is going to take some hot action towards you, whether it's you towards them or them towards you. And this may be a little bit of a tower moment, something you're unexpecting here, especially if it's like a proposal. Well, I don't think it's a proposal as in marriage, but a proposal for you to be in a relationship. So let's take a look at what the near future holds. What's the future vision? Spirit, what is the future vision? I'm also seeing somebody at the movies. I'm seeing a big movie screen. Maybe you have an area in your home that's like a movie theater, but I see a very, very large screen and somebody holding popcorn, eating popcorn. So again, could be at the movies, or maybe you just had a date night with somebody and watched a movie. But we have the third eye chakra. What is it that you are manifesting in your 3D world at this time here? Aquarius, whatever it is that you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Whenever I see this card, I get the energy of manifesting strongly. It's almost like the 9 of Cups energy, where it's almost to be careful what you wish for. It's that wish fulfillment card. So let's clarify and get one more. Do you want one more? Nope. Okay. So what is it that you are manifesting in the near future? I feel like whatever it is that you have your eye on, which certainly could be this new love, is what you're manifesting. So let's get a look here. Spirit, can you please? Thank you. Oh, the moon. Yeah. There's some uncertainty. You're a little bit uncertain what the future holds. And I feel like the reason why you're uncertain is because of this tower moment, something that's coming up for you. It's challenging because you're not quite sure how it's going to play out. And I feel, Aquarius, you need to know what's right in front of you sometimes before you take that leap. You need to know that there's a firm foundation underneath here, that if you decide to cross or you take that step over there, that it's going to hold you up. And that's kind of where I'm feeling here with the uncertainty, the moon coming in, because This is all about you feeling a little bit confused. You feel like maybe there's something hidden underneath here. Maybe somebody had a hidden agenda, but don't manifest fear because that's what you're going to bring up. So let's get one more card here for this future vision. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, yep, you've learned the lessons here in the past. You've learned that, you've learned to be cautious is what I am sensing here. So I feel for you, there is a lot of success. There's a lot of movement, but at the same time, you're not just going to hand your heart over to anyone. You're going to almost I don't want to say make them earn it or make them work for it, but I feel like you know your worth. And if somebody doesn't acknowledge your worth right away, you're walking away. So the Hermit energy shows up here, and I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching. You've gained a lot of wisdom from being possibly in that energy of being alone in the past or being on your own in the past. But I feel like what you're doing now is you're manifesting new love into your energy. So let's take a look here at what you are telling yourself for the month of August. What are you telling yourself? Patience and planning. I feel like this is what you've been doing. And again, as I was just stating here, you have to make sure that all your ducks are in a row before you take a leap of faith. And that's why this is throwing you out of whack, because you weren't expecting to catch the feels, or you weren't expecting for this to happen. And I feel like you're wondering, that may be why you're here. You're wondering, is this real? Is this something I should go for? Because you've been doing a lot of patience, a lot of planning here. The Seven of Pentacles shows up, and it says that you're putting in the hard work. It's slow and steady results. But what direction in life do you want to go? Who is it that you want to become here? Seven of Pentacles is all about you making a decision. Don't quit. Don't give up, because you're almost there. It's right here at the precipice for you. I'm also getting a couple dates for you. I'm getting August 7th and I'm getting August 27th. So pay attention to the new moon and full moon energies around those dates as well. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles for my beautiful Aquarians. Spirit, can you please tell me about the Seven of Pentacles for Aquarius? Yeah, you're doing major release with the Devil in reverse here. So maybe this is your own patterns, your own habits, maybe something you've been trying to release that's been a little bit toxic on your own here. And this could be a way of thinking. Maybe you're thinking because you are being made more optimistic, or maybe in the past you tend to get a little down on yourself. Well, maybe I won't find love, or maybe, I'm going to be single forever. Maybe I'll never make it work with this person. But I feel like you're releasing any toxic thoughts, patterns, or behaviors. And what you're doing is you're surprising yourself again, because you have this new love opportunity coming in for you. So I'm liking this. This is pretty cool. I feel like this is something unexpected for you that comes in, and it kind of takes you definitely by surprise, Aquarius. Takes you by surprise. So let's take a look at your external influences. What's going on in your surroundings? What's going on in your environment in the month of August? Spiritual strength. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands showing up. So the Nine of Wands is you having that final push, that final motivation, especially if you've had a difficult time in the past here. This is having the spiritual strength, the courage, the discipline to finish what you've started. And especially if you've been starting some sort of new planning, being patient about something, keep going, because I feel like you're right there, and that's where your environment is at. And especially if you have something that comes in and shakes your world up, keep going. That's the challenge here I'm getting as well, because the whole heart of the matter is that choices, movements, and maybe what I'm hearing is actually maybe this is a tower moment created by yourself. Maybe you created this tower moment as well. But I feel like there is movement forward because of this tower moment right on top. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Spirit, can you please tell me here about this Nine of Wands showing up in Aquarians' external influences, their environment here? Knight of Pentacles, something that you're working slowly towards. Maybe you've been wanting to slowly build something up. Again, you are you're going, you're still going. And the reason why sometimes you might want to give up on this is because it seems too slow, or maybe it seems impossible or impatient to get to. But the Knight of Pentacles is you being somebody coming in that's very trustworthy, very dependable, very reliable here. And I feel like these are the traits that you carry as well. And you're working hard towards something. So keep it up, because you have not just your strength, but spiritual strength backing you up at this time as well. All right, so let's take a look at the hopes and the fears for my beautiful Aquarians. What are the hopes and the fears? Ooh, all right. The hopes, it looks like you got a lot of hopes and fears showing up. Okay, so we have, okay, now I see why. They do want to use all of these. Okay, one more with this. Okay. All right, makes sense. The hopes and the fears here are that you are going to be, what did I just say? That you have this spiritual strength and spiritual backing. Your hope here is that you can listen to your higher self, that you can listen to the divine here on helping you move forward in the situation or through whatever this is for you. And the fear here, also the hope is that you're able to recoup from whatever this is. Recoup and be able to move forward in a positive new direction. And then we have the Hermit showing up again. The fear is, what if I am lonely? What if I get into this new relationship and they disappoint me? Or what if there's so many obstacles and challenges that it just leaves me alone again? All right. So I definitely feel like your hopes and fears are valid. They're legit, but they're just that. They're just hopes and fears. So pay attention again where you are putting your energy and success. Wow. Okay. So as far as your final outcome, okay, we're doing your final outcome, and they wanted to save the last three for your final outcome. And we have victory and success. This is going to be one of my favorite cards, but it's also one of the best cards in the entire minor arcana. And it's about success, being raised up, accomplishment, victory, following a difficult period in your life. So regardless of whatever this is here, you're coming out on top. There is triumphant success as the potential due to this Tower moment here. And behind it, we have a major transformation. We have the Death card showing up. So a time of letting go and letting God, a time of a rebirth, a new chapter, a time of an ending. Whatever cycle in the past happened for you, whether it's shutting down a way of thinking or maybe it's an actual person, you're shutting down something because I feel like you're calling in new love. It may not be August, even though we're doing the August love reading, and we'll clarify as well. But I feel like what you're transforming from is this emotional withdrawal, this Four of Cups, feeling like maybe there was a missed opportunity because, or excuse me, the Eight of Cups is what they're telling me. The Eight of Cups is what's happening. This victory and success is leading this beautiful transformation here. And what it is leading you towards is something deeper. You needed to move on from something or walk away from something that maybe you felt abandoned, or maybe somebody abandoned you, or you had to abandon because you are in search for something deeper, and you're focusing on your self-growth, your health at this time here, because that's where this rest and rejuvenation comes in. And the fact that all of these cards show up here as the outcome, we're going to clarify this energy as well, but I'm feeling there's some sort of release, and that's what you're being transformed into. You're being transformed because you're searching for the deeper meaning in life, okay? There's a beautiful victory coming from this. Even if you can't see it yet, I feel like deep down you know that this needed to take place. You know that this needed to happen. And like I said, you may have been the creator of this Tower moment. So let's clarify. Spirit, can you please clarify the outcome energy here, the victory and success, and the death, the transformation here? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands energy is all about somebody giving you some sort of a proposal. No? Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. They're correcting me here. So the Knight of Wands actually is showing up in reverse. And I feel like this, they want me to talk about this card first, because I'm hearing somebody's questioning like, oh, what's this card all about? So I'm going to discuss this before we get to this over here. So this emotional withdrawal, something that you're walking away from, moving on from, because you're searching for something more deep, more meaningful, because this energy over here in reverse is player energy, okay? It's somebody that comes in and wants to have a good time, but they're in and out of your life here. And you don't want in and out energy anymore, Aquarius. You want somebody that's going to stick around for the long haul. And it doesn't matter if you feel this strong tie, the strong connection with this person. The universe is going to come in and say, hey, Aquarius, if you want something deeper, if you want something more meaningful, you need to let this energy go. And that's what Spirit is saying here regarding that card. So that's why I'm putting this over here, because I feel like you're releasing that, but this is the true, not so much true, but this is the cards that I like to see for your final outcome. Let's take a look at the death energy, the transformation. What is it that you are transforming, Aquarius, in the outcome here? Spirit, can you please let us know here? Thank you. Page of Cups. I think we did get this earlier here. Page of Cups is that love offer from somebody new coming in. And again, I'm getting more September vibes for this. So September, I feel like towards the end of August, there's going to be a lot of your own transformation that you're kind of going through. And I definitely feel that you're going to have, maybe you already have chemistry between you and another person. So stay optimistic here because there's new love there. But I feel like the actual effects or the bloom might not necessarily come in until September for you, okay? So let's get a last card regarding the Six of Wands energy here, the success. Being lifted up, finally, victory, something that you've been wanting to overcome. So Spirit's telling me something right now. In the past, you've had the Five of Wands, obstacles. So in the outcome, you have the Six of Wands. So you've overcome obstacles of the past here, and you've taken that leap of faith within yourself and into a new direction. So Spirit wanted to point that out to you. I'm also hearing the name Cami, so take that as it resonates here, or even Cami. It's not going to resonate with every single Aquarius, so please take what does. All right. And lastly, there it is. I love it. Victory and success. There's that Ten of Cups energy here for you, Aquarius. Ten of Cups energy is coming in saying, you know what? You will feel content within your relationships. There is unconditional love here. This is the card of good fortune, peace, all of that beautiful stuff here. And that's where you're going to have victory and success. So this is ultimately a beautiful, I'm actually going to keep this out here because I feel like that is the energy I'm picking up on. All right. So let's get a message from Spirit. What does Spirit have for my beautiful Aquarians? Any more? No? Okay. Oh my gosh. So I have to tell you this fun little story quick, Aquarius. I've pulled the last 3 readings. So whether you've been dealing with a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, and maybe even a Scorpio, they've all gotten the same vulnerability card. So I feel like collectively, I feel like a lot of you need to open up and be more vulnerable, especially when it comes to love. And it doesn't mean you're being a doormat. A lot of people think of being vulnerable as negative, but as you'll see here, what I'm about to read, that is not the case at all. Exactly opposite. This is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So vulnerability. So pay attention to your feelings regarding being vulnerable. How do you feel being vulnerable? How do you feel when other people are vulnerable to you? Do you feel like that's something you need to work on? So definitely opening yourself up more. And I'm feeling spiritual strength here. If that is something you're trying to work on, if you're trying to open up more, open your walls, but being vulnerable is not a bad thing here, Aquarius. All right. So next, we're going to get a message from the wisdom of the oracle here, and I will read from the relationship section in the book because I feel like that offers a lot of insight for you as well. So Spirit, can you please get a message for my beautiful Aquarians regarding their relationship? All right, we have to be fair, to be fair. So let me just grab the guidebook here and read the relationship message for you. So this is all about balance as well. So maybe you are dealing with a Libra as well, because this is the scales, the Libra energy, but it's about balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect here. So the relationship messages, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. I love this because this is what you're attracting in, and you might need to release something from the past, or release, again, some sort of a pattern or behavior, sacrifice something here to gain something better. And what it is harmony. And what it is here is balance. So be fair. I feel like that's what you're calling in, is you're attracting somebody that can be vulnerable with you, that you both can take that leap of faith into a positive new direction, because there's a new energy showing up here for you. All right. And so for those of you that are new to my channel, I do this fun exercise where we take the power, the spirit animal oracle cards here. It's a 68 card deck from Colette Baron Reed. And while I shuffle, I ask you, Aquarius, to close your eyes and think of the first animal that comes to your third eye or your mind's eye. So if you need to take a moment and pause the video, you certainly can. So I'm just going to shuffle here and get a few power animals. And if your animal does not match up with the animals that I'm pulling here, it doesn't mean that it's not your reading. This is for the collective energy of Aquarius. And the animal that you're tuning into is your own personal power animal. So these messages that I'm about to tell you here are for the collective, for all of you. But I would love for each of you to, oh, they do want that one too. Okay. I'd love for you to stick them in the comments. Even if your animals don't match up, I read all of the comments and it helps me connect with your energy. And I'd love to hear what your story is. And if anything in this message resonates or rings true to you, please leave that in the comments. I'd love to hear. Okay. So the animals pulled today, we have koi fish. Koi fish spirit. There is always enough. There's always enough. And one thing that I always think of when I see this is I think of, the koi fish that are in a wishing well. You throwing a penny and you bringing it out into the universe of something that you want. So what I want you to really focus on with this energy here is putting your wishes out there into the universe. And what do you do when you leave a wishing well? Aquarius, you throw the penny in, hoping it lands on heads in the right spot, and maybe that the fish don't eat it, but you leave it be. You leave your wish in the wishing well, and you trust that the universe is going to provide. And that's kind of the energy I get from this, is there's always enough, especially if you've been in a stage of lack regarding your love life in the recent past here, because I feel like it's on the border, it's on the horizon. Yes, you have been through a lot here, it looks like. There's been obstacles to overcome. You've had to sacrifice a lot of yourself here, but there is beautiful victory, beautiful success coming in. So make sure that you are attracting what it is that you want to attract. Release it into the universe and let yourself achieve that abundance. Next, we have Bobcat spirit. Bobcat. Life is a mystery. I'm getting a message from Spirit right now that somebody actually has a cat that almost looks like a bobcat in a way here. Maybe you even call your cat Bob, but I'm getting that one of you has, again, a cat that definitely, maybe it's a little bit bigger, maybe it has certain stripes, but I feel like Bobcat spirit here is specifically for someone as well. So life is a mystery. Trust in the mystery of the divine. Trust that you are on the right path here. Next animal we have up is brown bear spirit. It says, take time out. And that's exactly what we're getting when we look at this card regarding your hope and fear. You can't run on empty, Aquarius. So remember that. In order for you to give out of your cup, you need to make sure that your own cup is filled. So brown bear spirit, You maybe tend to take care of others, be the nurturer, the one that is looking out and taking care of all the responsibilities, juggling all the whatever needs to be juggled in your life here. But this is saying take that time out for rest and rejuvenation. Otherwise, you're going to wear yourself down. Brown bear spirit. And lastly, this is the one, I heard somebody saying this at the very end, so I pulled it from the bottom, but we have wolf spirit. So I'm actually seeing a wolf picture being, it's in somebody's home. There's a beautiful wolf. It could be either a tapestry or some sort of just picture that you have here, or even a canvas. But I feel like somebody has the wolf spirit hung from the wall. It says, turn knowledge into wisdom. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing here in the past, is you're taking this hard times, these obstacles, and you're changing it into wisdom with this wolf spirit. For some of you, maybe you know somebody that has a wolf tattoo as well, or something affiliated with wolf. I'm hearing Cherokee. Cherokee, maybe there's a little Cherokee in your ancestry or your background as well. So again, take that as it resonates for you, Aquarius. Beautiful energy here. So I'm loving this, loving all of that. So before we shut down your reading, we are going to get a crystal that is going to help you on your love journey for the month of August. So Spirit's been doing a little something different with me. Usually I pick from this bowl of crystals, and sometimes I go in real deep, but I've been guided to pull the stones that I have surrounding. And something you don't see in the back here is this beautiful bloodstone wand. So the message that I'm getting here, one moment. Okay, so it helps with circulation, helps with blood circulation and blood flow. So for those of you that have been feeling a little bit lethargic or needing a little more energy, for one, take that time out. Okay, rest. I'm not a doctor, so if this is serious, seek medical professional help as well, but really pay attention to any circulation going on in your body as well. And this is all about, it not only is it green for that heart chakra, heart center, but it's red, and it's all about foundation here. So for those of you that do work with crystals, maybe you have a bloodstone that you wear, maybe you have the stone that you carry around with you, but I feel like bloodstone is really going to help with that circulation and to help anything that feels stuck and stagnant, whether that's your emotions, maybe that's the foods that you eat, maybe that is feelings towards another. It boosts physical energy again here. So if you're feeling a little bit sluggish, so to speak, work with bloodstone, okay? Especially after this tower moment or whatever this is, whether it's brought on by you or somebody else here, take that time out, focus on you, focus again on circulating the body, getting the flow going. I'm also seeing some sort of tissue manipulation is what they're telling me here, tissue manipulation. So Aquarius, if you haven't gotten a massage for a while, massage will be really good for getting that circulation flowing, okay? So also any energy work as well, but I'm seeing manipulation through massage. So if you are not the kind of massage person where you would go to somebody else to have that done, then maybe that's something you can kind of do on yourself. You know, rub your feet while you're sitting there, or rub your shoulders, but really get that blood flowing is the message I'm getting from this. Okay, and they do actually want that to go with this tower moment. Okay, and tower moment, I'm not, you know, it's a challenge, but I tend to like tower moments because I like a challenge and I like to grow. And I feel for many of you, you're not going to be stuck in the energy for a long time. I'll just tell you that. It's something that ultimately is going to bring you happiness beyond your wildest dreams. But again, there's something that is transformed here. There's some sort of ending, a cycle that has been outgrown in the situation. And ultimately, you're going to be happy with yourself, with others, and you're going to feel content. But there is something new. So pay attention to the new moon and full moon readings that I post for August as well here, Aquarius. But also pay attention to those specific dates as well, because I feel like there's going to be some new beautiful beginnings coming in for you. All right, Aquarius, I hope this resonates with you. If so, please hit that like, subscribe, share, comment, notification bell, whatever you feel inclined to do certainly helps me out. And again, please leave a comment if any of this resonated whatsoever. I do read all of them, and I love to hear your stories too. It's extra motivation that the messages I'm putting out there are working for you, which is why I'm doing it. So again, Aquarius, sending you a lot of love and light, and I will tune in next time.